Y'all mind if I jam out for a minute, do y'all?
Thousands of peas out of both of my grannies. He want a gram, I want a Grammy. He want that bitch, she want a Remy. These niggas sleep, they on his annies. He in his feelings and I'm in my bag. If he in his feelings, he ain't got a bag. They know I get money, I ain't got a brag. Me making money make these niggas mad. I hop out the cut and I ain't got a mask. Take what I want and I ain't gonna ask. Stay down for a second, I ran my race. Put the beef in the camera and the straps out the back. When I'm in my city, I'm
about to chop some motherfuckers up, man. I'm in a good mood. I'm about to chop motherfuckers up.
I'm a great digger, just check out my stats. I got off the block and got me a sack. Hop on the road, never look back every time I re-up.
I just working on some questions to add some of these roaches, man.
I really been rapping. If you believe it, then I really seen Casper. I get the chase in the bag. He wanna be get taxed.
Yeah, man, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going over some questions that I'm gonna ask these bitch ass motherfuckers, man. And, yeah, man, I'm just going over some questions for my super chat. You know what I'm saying? I'm calling motherfuckers out, man. I ain't even playing with them no more, y'all. We going out next, man. We going straight for their neck. And this is the first victim right here. I'm really slicing these motherfuckers up all day. Everybody put up a video and I'm gonna jump on them and slice them up. If they put them up, I'm gonna slice them. Cause I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? My boy AJ done came to America. You know what I'm saying? He came to America. He revitalizing American boxing. He goddamn resurrecting the heavyweight division. And I'm excited about that. You know what I'm talking about? And everybody should be excited about that shit. But there's some cocksuckers out there that ain't excited about it. They on their bullshit. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's chop these bitches up, man. Let's stop fucking with them, man.
Vecca's not my choice at all.
Let's see. Let's see what these motherfuckers gotta say, man. I ain't watched none of these all the way through yet. I just peeped a little bit.
Two different things, because we've heard Joshua say, oh, I don't.
As soon as I started hearing the bullshit, I stopped. I was like, you know what, I can't take it. The only way I can watch this shit is if I rebut it. And basically, y'all just gonna get my natural reaction of me watching these bullshit channels. This is how I usually do.
What they say and what actually on the net, things of that sort. So I like that Joshua's mentioned challenge.
Alright, let's see what this bitch ass motherfucker guy say. Y'all know who this is. This is Boxingego'S. So let's see what this bitch ass nigga guy say. And I'm calling him, man, fuck these bitches. Man, I don't care about these dudes, man. I don't give a fuck. I'm not scared of these bitches. They can't hurt me. I'll fight, fuck, or bust a 50. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no man walking this earth that I'm scared of. There's no man walking this earth that I will not say to their face what the fuck I say behind their back. There's no man on this goddamn. I done been through too much shit. Motherfucker done shot me through my bedroom door and left me on my bedroom floor to die. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all. Y'all can't hurt me, man. I really don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And that's my word. You know what I'm saying? So I'm calling you out. Y'all gonna hear hardcore, man. Y'all gonna know who the fuck I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of the lies and the bullshit. Let's chop them up.
Anthony Joshua, you guys can...
Hold on, let me turn this volume down a little bit. That might be a little loud, guys. This shit. Alright, let's go, man.
Find the videos floating on the net, things of that sort. So I like that Joshua's mentioning him, but from the past, what we've seen, team...
Alright, I had to pause for 1 second while I get this shit ready. He's talking about Anthony Josh was supposed to be fighting Luis Ortiz next. I'm gonna let it play. Y'all will hear when the bullshit comes.
He's openly challenged Anthony Joshua. You guys can find the videos floating on the net, things of that sort. So I like that Joshua's mentioning him, but...
Now, he mentioned Luis Ortiz openly challenging Joshua, but he failed to mention the part that he waited till after Joshua signed the Miller fight to mention his name. Like, come on, man. Like, why the fuck do y'all leave all this information out? you fucking roach ass motherfucker. You do it because, you know, you gotta keep feeding your people the bullshit so they can keep feeding your roach ass the crumbs, man, so they can keep sending them damn super chats and Patreons and shit. But I'm gonna start sending your bitch ass money too. I'm gonna start sending y'all broke bitch ass motherfuckers money, since y'all beg for money on the internet all day, and that's what it's about. Since y'all want to lie and fuck up boxing for money, I'm gonna send you some motherfucking money, and I hope to God y'all bitch ass answer my motherfucking questions or read my shit out loud on the air.
But from the past, what we've seen, Team Joshua, what they say and what actually happens, sometimes is two different things.
And the reason why it's two different things is because these motherfuckers don't never want to sign a contract. And it's unfortunate that Joshua don't have the power to sign the contract his goddamn self, because I'm pretty sure that he would. And yeah, so that's true. It's so true. Joshua will say that he's wanting to fight one guy next, and that he's going to go all out to try to make it happen, and then that guy won't sign and he'll have to fight somebody else. You are absolutely right about that. This is the second time it happened. So what you need to do, since you got all the connects, you need to call Wilder's bitch ass, you need to call Shirley Finkel, you need to go up and Al Heyman, and you need to go in their face, and you need to give them the same bullshit you give Eddie Hearn. That's what you need to fucking do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Something different always do happen, because these bitch-ass American heavyweights over here is scared to step up to the plate. And I don't want to hear about fucking Ortiz, man. Like, you know, it's just so fucking convenient that by the time he said something, that Joshua already had a deal signed with Miller. Ain't that fucking convenient, or is that a coincidence? You tell me which one it is, because I don't believe in coincidences. Man, I hate y'all moist motherfuckers,
because
man.
we've heard Joshua say, "Oh, I don't want to fight Povetkin. I want to fight Wilder." You know,
Yup,
Povetkin's
he fucking damn sure did. And then Wilder's bitch ass, what'd he do? He agreed to fucking to the terms, and he never signed the motherfucking fight. And he goddamn waited until goddamn every motherfucking body knew that the goddamn IBF was on his ass. I think it was the IBF that was pulling their mandatory on with Povetkin. They were on his goddamn ass. They had already gave a fucking month worth of extensions for him to get this fucking fight made. And when Wilder had thought that they had already ordered the goddamn fight, but they didn't. And he agreed to the fucking terms, and then he found out that the fight, they didn't agree, order the Povetkin fight yet. So what did he do? He didn't say shit. Once again, like he's known to do through these whole fucking process, he shuts the fuck down and he don't say a motherfucking thing. He don't even answer his phone. What kind of fucking man is that, man? Let alone the motherfucking boxer. Just what kind of man? What kind of fucking man do that shit, man? You know what I'm saying? That's why you already lost the fight, because you fucking scared to even fucking answer the phone, man. I hate y'all bitches, man. I fucking do.
It's not my choice at all. You know, he was in the car, he had a do-rag on and stuff, passenger seat. He said this, and then who did he fight next? Povetkin.
You got
called out.
Right, he fought Povetkin. And Povetkin was a better fight than Wilder, I guarantee. Wilder won't make it to the 6th motherfucking round. You damn right he fought Povetkin, because Wilder's bitch ass won't sign a motherfucking contract, and y'all motherfuckers know it, and y'all won't never goddamn say nothing, man. That's why I'ma fucking drag y'all, I'ma fucking troll y'all motherfucking videos and everything until y'all motherfucking answer this shit, cause y'all keep ignoring this shit. Why the fuck didn't Wilder goddamn, why did he fucking talk about blackballing, freezing Dillian White out for 2 years? I still ain't seen y'all do a video about that. Man, I hate y'all motherfuckers, man.
Luis Ortiz, everyone that heard it was like, "Oh yeah, great fight." Didn't happen. You know, he got in the ring on Dillian White after Dillian White had a domestic grudge with Derek Chisora. I thought he lost the first fight, knocked out Derek Chisora brutally, you know, one of the knockouts of the year. And then he got in the ring, but now he's not fighting Dillian White next. He's fighting, you know, an unheralded Gerald Big Baby Miller, which, you know, Gerald Miller can probably put up a good fight. We don't know, though, because we haven't seen him put up a good fight. And, you know, just look at it in the comment section. Not many people are giving Gerald Big Baby Miller the biggest of chances. So I just would have liked to see, and I think, especially for an American debut, you can't go wrong with the Luis Ortiz. I think that
Luis Ortiz wouldn't, man. God damn, man. I don't understand y'all motherfuckers, man. He mentioned Luis Ortiz's name. When was that? I think it was on the one show with Barack and whatever the fuck their name is, man. I mean, fucking, I ain't got, man. Don't look. I ain't gonna get all that shit. I don't know all the shows. I don't know who the champion was in 1993 or no shit like that. I'm a hardcore casual. I do the big names, the big fights. He mentioned that shit. Like, man, it was like around the time right after the fucking Dillian White fight, okay? That's when he mentioned that shit. When he was looking for a fight, when it was obvious Dillian White or was playing the same game as Wilder and Fury, he had jumped in there with them, wanting to play the let's try to milk AJ for more money than we're worth game. And they all tried to play that game. AJ didn't play it, so he went to Big Baby Miller. You know, Big Baby Miller thought he was going to play it for a little while, talking about that NFL shit. Like, somebody really wanted goddamn... I ain't even going to get into that shit. Bruce already covered that. Bruce Vane, shout out to Bruce Vane on that. Exposing that, you know, NFL Big Baby Miller fucking shit. That was just bullshit. But, yo, let's slide, man.
That would have been a bigger fight, even though Gerald Miller's from New York. Luis Ortiz has fought in New York in some of his major fights. Brian Jennings, which he stopped Brian.
Now, what kind of sense do that even make? Even though Big Baby Miller's from New York, Luis Ortiz has fought in New York. Man, if you use that logic, then every boxer in the world, I mean, not every boxer, every damn boxer that's pretty much worth their salt can goddamn claim that. So what, now New York got claim on every fucking boxer that fought at the Garden? So, okay, so what, I guess that goes for Canelo, for Mikey Garcia, for fucking, Floyd, for goddamn, I mean, the plethora of motherfuckers that fought in New York, so I guess all of them can claim New York now. Man, I swear, man, the shit that y'all say, it's just...
Something that Vladimir Klitschko couldn't do. See, you gotta start looking at boxing and giving credit where credit's due.
You gotta start looking at boxing and giving credit where credit is due. You mean like y'all give Joshua credit that he's earned? You mean like that? Or do you mean like the way y'all give Wilder the credit for nothing, for fucking fighting 38 trash cans, one motherfucking geriatric, and then another motherfucker that just came out of rehab? You know what I'm saying? That's what we doing now? Is so that's giving credit where credit is due? Look at this bitch ass. I got his shit blued out because I don't want to look at his bitch ass.
Brian Jennings is durable. Archer Spilka got knocked out by Brian Jennings. You know, Vladimir Klitschko hurt him in the 12th round, but not really much throughout, and didn't stop him. But Luis Ortiz did stop him. You know, we're talking about Klitschko before he lost to Tyson Fury, when he came to New York to fight Brian Jennings.
Like I've been saying, the only name you can really contribute to Ortiz is Jennings. And look who he's talking about, Jennings. Who else can you name after Jennings? Really, that's really any kind of half-ass credible. And then he'll go to Wilder. Watch, he'll go to Wilder.
And Klitschko hadn't lost in nearly a decade at that point. Something around there. But Luis Ortiz is stopping him.
Y'all know this after that when Big Baby Miller pushed Joshua smiled. And then when he steps back up, Big Baby Miller starts backing up. This bitch, there's so much motherfucking moist. It's so moist between these guys' legs, man. It's not even funny, yo.
Same thing with Raz Cajano.
My old lady might not be able to compete with the moisture that these motherfuckers got.
That fight, it was on the Mikey Garcia versus Robert Easter card, and Raz Cajano was big. I never met him in person or nothing, but he's a big dude, pause. And he went with former IBF champion Joseph Parker, or whatever belt Joseph Parker had, WBO, I think. Joseph Parker didn't look good in that fight, and it went the distance. Raz Cojano fought Luis King Kong Ortiz and got blown out in like 2 rounds. So it's good to say the Luis King Kong Ortiz name, but at this point, I need to see somebody send that contract, a reasonable contract, so the fans can actually see the fight, not just hear about it or, get hyped off of an interview. So I like the fact that, the pressure's rising for Joshua to fight one of the guys that the fans want to see him fight. And now he's speaking about it.
The pressure's rising for Joshua, man. The only pressure for Joshua was to damn stay active. Was to not goddamn fall victim to this fucking so-called blacklist or blackout that they tried to do. And so he ain't got no fight. That's the only challenge for him, is to stay active. Joshua ain't got shit to prove. You talking about giving credit where credit is due. Why don't you look at this man's record? Why don't you do that?
Now it's time to put that game plan in motion. Obviously, first, we got to get through June, see how he looks with Gerald Big Baby Miller. There is a rematch clause in that particular fight. Video coming soon. If you will be in town for another DAZN fight, Canelo versus Jacobs, make sure you check out the Box Fan Expo.
Of course there's going to be a rematch clause, because this is a voluntary. This isn't a mandatory. Anytime any champion fights a voluntary fight, there is usually a rematch clause in it for said champion. Okay? That's fucking common shit. That's common boxing. Why are you even going to do a video about that? That's nothing controversial or nothing unusual about a rematch clause. The only time there's something unusual about that is if it happens with a mandatory fight. That's the only time it's unusual, is if there's a mandatory. There's, what the fuck?
You will see a link in all of my videos to purchase your tickets. Helps the channel. I am an affiliate. I'm once again teaming up with the Box Fan Expo. Purchase your tickets from me directly, helps the channel. And, boxing's lit, but we'll see what happens next with Joshua. I like Joshua being more vocal. He's had a couple things to say to Gerald Big Baby Miller, things of that sort. He said he's going to knock him the fuck out. So we have to wait and see. But once we get beyond that fight, hopefully we get one of the fights we want. We still got to see what's up with Wilder versus Fury, because with Tyson Fury signing this ESPN deal, now people speculate, I don't know. Is Tyson Fury going to really fight Wilder next? Because he teamed up with Top Rank and ESPN, still with Frank Warren. Now you have different directives, different people involved that weren't previously involved, and everybody has their own individual priorities. Bob Arum was talking about Wilder versus Fury 2. He wants to see Tyson Fury take a tune-up. People got to get off Wilder's back. It is what it is. People have so much to say about guys like Louis.
Now, why is he sitting here giving Wilder a pass? People need to get off Wilder's back. When the fuck have they ever got off of goddamn Joshua's back? They've been on Joshua's back and Joshua's neck ever since he got his first belt. But Wilder, who's been fighting 10 years, 40 fights, he needs a pass. He's the one that needs a break. 40 fights and this padded pussy ass motherfucker still needs a break. I want to punch a fucking hole in my computer right now. I want to punch my laptop.
We used to tease he's old, but no one's trying to fight him. People say this, that, and the third about Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Oh, his style. Oh, it's sloppy. Oh, he's not technical.
Yeah,
but clearly he's having trouble, like, finding an opponent. Even a guy who's...
He's having trouble finding an opponent. No, he's not. What he's having trouble doing, he's having trouble trying to goddamn to push this narrative that he's really the A-side when he's not. That's what he's having trouble doing. He's having trouble convincing people that he's the real deal in boxing. See, I did a video, and I should link it. I might link it on this one in case y'all want to watch it. It's like one of the first videos I did, and it was around the Fury Wilder fight. I said Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder fight to humiliate Joshua. And that's what it was. The point of that fight was to humiliate Anthony Joshua and try to make it look like he wasn't who he really was in boxing. That was the point of that video. Okay. It did, and I said, and as time goes on, you know, Wilder is just looking worse and worse and worse. And now the LBD, the LDBC, the PBC, they're all trying to run damage control. They're all trying to wind it back in, get control of the narrative, and then cast it back out there. It's like when you're fishing and your rod get tangled. You got to get that tangle, get loose, wind your rod back up, and then relaunch, man. And that's what they're trying to do here. You know what I'm saying? Because, okay, Wilder's not having trouble finding the fight. It's just that Wilder's not worth it. There's no money in Deontay Wilder. The only money in Wilder right now is the Klitschko rematch and the Undisputed. Them is his only avenues. Dylan White will knock his ass out. He won't beat Dylan White. He won't. He won't get his punch off. If he get his punch off, he'll win. But he won't do that. Dylan White is too skilled to let that man get that right hand off on him. And Dylan White is able to throw that left. Did y'all see when he knocked Chisora out? The range of that left hook, man, like the distance that it covered to generate that much knockout power, I think that was one of the shortest hooks I've ever seen in my life. I'm talking about shortest left hook that resulted in a knockout. It's got to be one of the shortest left hooks I've ever seen in my life. I'm going to probably put it in here because I got it. I got that knockout. I'll show you what I'm talking about. If you look, no, we'll go ahead and put it over on this side. If you look over here on this side of the screen, you should, right now, you should be seeing that left hook from, you should be seeing that left hook from, Dillian White that's going in Wilder. So Wilder, he'll lose the belt on that one, and he won't get as much money. Dominic Brazil is a adorable motherfucker, man. You know, I don't know if Wilder can just knock him out with one punch. I'm just still not. I don't know, man. Like I just don't believe Wilder. You know, nothing about him, man. I really don't. He's prolific. He landed that punch a lot, but look who he landed it against. You know, you're only good as what you come up against. So, you got Brazil, Ortiz again. I heard somebody mention that. There's another guy that just got signed to the PBC. I don't even know who the fuck he is. There's just no avenue for money. There's no money. There's no big money fights for Wilder out there. So, you know, that's just bullshit. There's no profit. High risk, no reward. He got two avenues for money. And really, the Fury route is just, that's them hyping it up. There's nothing there. There's no belts. There's nothing. What's there? Fury don't have anything to prove. Fury, he done got everything. He done squeezed that and milked that for all that is worth. So.
Stepped up like Tyson Fury and fought him. Now there's reservations. Even his own trainer says Wilder should fight AJ. You were just in the ring with him for 12 rounds and y'all said y'all won. Why would you want him to fight Anthony Joshua? That's what Tyson Fury's own.
Yeah, he should. Because goddamn Tyson ain't got nothing to prove. These motherfuckers don't get it. I'm on their ass, man. I'm gonna keep doing this. I love it.
Trainer said. And then Tyson Fury will fight the winner. You know, why wouldn't you want to fight the guy, clear the air, make two?
Ain't no air to clear. Tyson Fury won that fight. The only people that want air to clear is the Wilder fans. They're the only ones that are talking about the count and the ref and all this and all that. Nobody else is saying that. Everybody else is saying fucking Fury. It's your bitch ass. It's only your bitch ass. See, it's your bitch asses that's saying that. Nobody else.
2 paychecks instead of 1. Because let's say Deontay Wilder beat AJ. Then you fight him. You know, what if AJ won? That's one paycheck. But if you would have rematched, if Tyson Fury does rematch Wilder and then fights AJ after, if he beats him, then that's something different. That's two paychecks. So we'll talk more, but the good thing
Why
is
it always about money when it comes to y'all guys? So now you're talking about paychecks and all this shit, but you know, when it comes to Wilder and AJ, if it fits Wilder's narrative, then it's not about money unless it's Wilder getting paid, and then if it's AJ, then well, you know, it's supposed to be about boxing. Why you always worry about money? Y'all motherfuckers just don't even know what y'all saying anymore. Y'all talk yourself in circles.
Is at least the heavyweight division has given us some things to talk about. Let me know what you guys think of this news. AJ again mentioned Luis Ortiz's name, King Kong. He's been in New York. You know, King Kong terrorized New York. Let's see what happens. I hope King Kong goes to his fight. I think he lives in Florida. You know, I think he lives in Miami or something. So he should pull up, you know, and really try to see what's what. He did a couple fights with Matchroom, so he knows Eddie Hearn. His team knows Eddie Hearn. I think that'd be a good look for Luis Ortiz to show up to that fight. I cannot wait to hear an interview from Luis Ortiz with this new news, because AJ said this on the Breakfast Club. So, you know,